everybody, and thank you for clicking on my video. My name is Rosy and I'm the STEM coordinator at the Wilmington Boys and Girls Club. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. I'm here to educate you guys about topics you might not know about in STEM. I do activities based on the information we learn. So, enjoy this video and get ready to understand and create. I have fun things for you to see today. But before we get into the rest of this video, I want to start with the STEM vocabulary word of the day. Let's see if you can guess the word before Roxy finishes showing you her clues. Can you guess it?
Okay, we have L, L-I, L-I-Q,
L-I-Q, what is that?
L-I-Q-U,
Come on, you guys. Do you think you know what the word is?
L-I-Q-U-I, L-I-Q-U-I-D.
Liquid? Is it liquid?
Close! And then we have L-I-Q-U-I-D-S.
Liquids! Oh, what are liquids? Liquids, this is the definition. Liquids are a form of matter that flows easily. So, liquids are like water, orange juice, or even milk. Liquids are not solid, like this cube. This is not a liquid. And then liquid is not a gas, like the air inside the balloon. The word liquid in Spanish is spelled like this. L-I-Q-U-I-D-O-S. Líquidos. Let's practice saying it together. Líquidos.
Líquidos.
Amazing! Good job, you guys, on learning the STEM vocabulary word of the day. So, guess what we're going to mess with today? Yup, liquids. I have this big container here, and I'm going to show you something. So, we know that things float and some things sink. Like, what about this ping pong? Is it going to float or sink?
Sink.
Let's drop it. It's floating. You can use a lot of material, fill up with permission your sink or maybe a bucket and see what floats and what sinks. I have wood, that's floating, a pen, that sank to the bottom. What about this marble? That fell down here too. And then I have a little toy. Bye-bye, it's all the way down there. What about an empty water bottle? He's floating. What about a full water bottle? He's halfway there because look, that part that's full is sinking down there and the part that's empty is on top, floating. What about boats? They float, right? How do you think they make the boats float? It's mainly made out of metal. Hey, this tin foil or aluminum foil is metal. Let's see if it floats. Nope, it sank all the way to the bottom. Well, what about if we fold the tin foil like the shape of a boat or a canoe? Let's see if this sinks. Hey, it's floating. So, if you can see, I'm not a magician. This is science. The cool thing about boats is that they can even carry things like people. Let's pretend this ball is a person. He's floating in there. To understand how to build a boat or a ship, you need to know the basics of mass and volume. Let's start with volume. So, look at this container and this one. Which one has more volume?
The small one?
No. Try again.
The red one?
Yeah. You see all this space? The bigger one has more volume. What about here? Look at these two balloons. Which one has more volume?
The bigger one.
Yeah, you're correct. The big one. So, volume shows how much space something takes up. What about these two containers? Which one has more volume?
They look the same.
You're right. They're the same. So, they're the same in volume. Now, which one has more mass? That means which one's heavier? Kind of hard to tell, right? What if I open this? And you're gonna see what's inside. Which one's heavier?
Oh, the one with the stuff in it.
Yep, the one with the marbles has more mass. The two containers have the same volume, but the one with the marbles has more mass. That's because it's heavier. So now we have this box that has a lot of volume, and then this container that has more mass. You see the difference?
Yes.
Alright, so again, volume is how much space it takes up, and mass is how heavy something is. And when you're looking at these two together, you're looking at density. Let's put this container in the water. You see, it's floating. What about one? And this one has marbles. And if we keep adding more marbles, we add so much weight, so the mass is heavier on this one, and that's why it sank all the way to the bottom. So adding too much mass and not a lot of volume makes it sink. So let's add more volume to this. I'm gonna drain some of this out. And like we said, the bigger space has more volume. So I'm gonna add this here. Let's see if it's floating. So you need to increase the volume size if you're gonna increase the weight. So every time it gets heavier, make a bigger volume space. And that's why things like boats can carry big objects. Have you seen the port? They carry big cargoes on their ships. And that's how this works. This is explaining what's happening there. So let's make our own boats. Get some pieces of tin foil or aluminum foil. It's the same thing. And then you're gonna ask permission to fill up your bathtub or a sink, or I would just use a bucket. I have a container like this. And now we're gonna let's try to make different shapes of boats and to see which one floats. Let's see this one. I'm gonna fold it into a square. Let's see. I'm gonna keep folding it because I feel like it's too big. Alright. This is a pretty good square. You see? Let's put it inside the container. Hey, it's floating. Now, let's see if I add something, if it can carry things like boats do. I'm gonna add some pennies. The pennies are gonna pretend to be either people or heavy objects. Oh no, I kind of see it going down. Yeah, I don't think the shape is gonna work. Man, let's try something else. So let's fold one that looks like a box. So it has sides and the water can't go inside. So you're gonna need another tin foil. And here are origami steps on how to make a box. Pause the video so you can see those steps. Let's make it together and see if this shape works better. I'm gonna try it out. Your tin foil should be a good size square. So how you do that is you get that paper or the tin foil in this case. And you fold it so that the edges meet here. And you know, this side is just extra. So I'm gonna fold it in, or you can cut it off. Now we have our square. And we're going to turn it diagonally this way so it can be like a diamond. What we're going to do now is fold it this way to make a triangle on this side. And then we're going to fold this up to make a triangle this way. Alright. And what we're going to do is we're going to meet all those corners in the middle that we created. So let's do that one there. It's okay if it's not perfect. And then what we're gonna do is fold the outsides in that center like this. So we can make a line there. And we're just making a crease. All right, so we made that fold and there's a crease there. We're gonna open this side again, and then we're gonna unfold it again. Let's see. Open this up again. Keeping these down in the center. And then you're gonna fold this to the middle, and this side to that center. Like I said, it's not gonna be perfect, don't worry about it. So I made those lines right here. Now we're gonna open this up, and then here we're gonna bend it and just try to get it there. Yeah. See, we have the sides now. We're gonna do the same thing here. And that's your little box. So now we're gonna place this inside our container full of water and see if it floats. Oh yeah, it's floating. Now, let's test if adding more pennies and dropping them in there will make it sink. Let me put on my gloves. All right, now that I have my glove on, and we put that in there and it's floating, let's add some pennies. Hey, we actually can put a lot of them in there. This works way better than that square that we built. You guys can get creative and make different shapes and sizes of boats. See if those shapes and sizes float. Then check if it can carry a couple of pennies or things like marbles. Count how many things your boat can hold before it sinks down. Yay! You guys created and learned today so much. Remember, the word of the day was liquids or líquidos in Spanish. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye guys!